At the time, there were ongoing world crises and events that generated many refugees, and Canada was a leader among Western nations to create the refugee sponsorship program. And we have, over the years, sponsored many families and individuals from across the world.
And I came from South Sudan.
I'm coming from DRC Congo.
My family came to Canada via Costa Rica, but we're originally from El Salvador.
I'm from South Sudan.
I came originally from East Africa, a country called Eritrea.
Being a kid and, running away from your country, people are dying, and basically we were walking, footing, actually with only one cloth and no slippers. It was really hard, and we have our young siblings, so we need to hold hand, and when it's dark, we need to sleep in the bush. Tomorrow again, start the journey.
Back home is not easy, life is not easy at all. Sometimes you eat once in a day. Water. In Kenya, in a refugee camp where we were based, there is no rain anyhow. If you are going, let me say, example, you are going to look for water, search for water. If you are alone, we always go in a group. If you go alone, they might rape you or kill you.
When I was working, it was a clinic for the soldiers. So the time I was taking care for those soldiers, some of them, they passed away, and I was accused of their death, and that government tried to kill me, and I ran away.
So we had about a 2-week window to pack up, say our goodbyes to everybody, and get on a plane and fly out here. So it was very quick. Things traveled fairly quickly. We did what we had to, and got ready, got on a plane, and flew out here. Myself, as a child, you don't experience as much as I assume my parents were definitely very stressed.
When they told me that I have to come to Canada, I was asking myself several questions. Is it possible for me to meet the good guys? Is it possible for me to like the country, because it was my first time?
I remember my first day in Canada. It was November 8, 2017. It was really cold that day. Yeah, it's my first time to see snow. It was really cold, and I was like, what?
So it wasn't easy to cope up with, because the snow took like long time all over. I couldn't even get adapted to the weather until today. Even though summer, sometimes I still feel cold for some reason.
But when we come to the airport and they see the sign and they see that they've arrived safely, it's just the joy and relief that they've come from such a long ways away, and seeing the joy in their faces, and it's a very moving experience.
The first person make me feel welcome. It's not one, it's not two. It was a group of nurses and some other family friends. They came in the airport. Right there, I felt like I'm welcome, I'm overwhelmed, and they came with flowers. It was really beautiful.
An interesting point for them to try to understand why these people who are strangers to them would be so kind to them and wait at the airport for them and get their medical cards and help them find a job. It is beyond understanding for them, and that's why they're so grateful.
I was very intrigued. We were already sponsoring refugees at Christ Lutheran, and I thought, well, might as well, pool our resources, and so we could do more together.
As a volunteer, I have also sponsored family members and friends who come to Canada. If I count them now, there will be over 100 people.
Meeting Ursula, it was like, I was kind of nervous because I'm not used to it, but it was exciting at the same time, knowing good people are welcoming us with happiness. I didn't expect that because, I feel like How would someone who doesn't know you welcome you in that way?
Osla always come at our place, can bring cookies. Even my nephews, they know how with cookies. So always we get used to her very quick because of how she has been with us throughout.
I've met a lot of really committed, very caring people on the part of volunteers and on the part of those who've been sponsored. Lots of very resilient people.
And when we met the NEST organization members, I remember meeting some of them, such as Howard Ingalls, Esther.
And you get to know them, you become your friends, and you essentially become like older brothers or sisters to these people.
Just imagine, since 2017 up to now, we're still together with NEST people. And some of guys from my community, they said, how come your sponsorship up to now, you're still together with them? How come? So they are surprised.
What home means to me is it's a place where you feel welcome, a place where you feel warm.
The refugees being with us, inviting us to their homes, inviting us to their personal events like weddings and baptisms and funerals. This is something that's rewarding beyond expression. It enriches your life.
Helping others also, in a way, you're helping yourself. Basically, being a refugee in another country brings trauma, a lot of trauma. When you see others also suffering the same like you learn a lot. And then that's the kind of things that helped me to cope up with all those things. And besides, I feel I learn from them as well. You teach them, and then you also learn from them. So helping them also helps me in another world.
I have to give the difference between darkness and light. When I came to Canada, the first year, I was able to buy my car. Second year, I was able to buy my house. The difference is that the life in Canada is very good than my back home before.
I'm a healthcare aide certified, and I'm now working still as a healthcare aide, but I'm looking forward to do my nursing LPN. So the life keeps moving, and I'm looking forward to be in a great position in terms of financially, getting a house, getting my own place, nice and beautiful, yes.
Right now I'm really doing great. I can speak good English. My kids are not suffering the way I did because what I went through back then, my kids are not going through it. That is my happiness, because being a mother, you don't want your children to go through what you went through.
My family is doing very well. We're a family of 7 now. All of my kids are professionals. The best thing that happened to me is to come to Canada, and Canada provided me the opportunity.
Because it didn't affect just myself and my parents, it's a trickle effect. It works its way down, and in a way, my child and my children's children, they'll all would have benefited from the things that NEST did for us, all the kindness and all the hard work that went into it.
Jim is the chairman, I guess. He's also one of them. They have been in our life throughout. Whether they were prayers, those who are donating things here and there.
And I feel like we are lucky, our family is lucky to have them. Because I know not everybody can do that.
Next, we say thank you for everything you have done for my family. Since we came in 2017 up to now, you're still doing something.
It's because of the board members, because of the different members that are helping the legwork. And I would like to encourage the board members to continue working and evolve, as well as help others to join them.
A refugee would like to have your problems. It gives you that kind of perspective, you know. My problems pale in comparison to someone who's starting a new life.
It's been quite an educational experience and also very enriching personally.
The moment I'll never forget is when we actually got to leave this small little tiny apartment we were living in and were able to move into an actual house. So the Nest organization, and they were able to find us this house that actually belonged to one of the Lutheran churches. They gave us this house to move into.
Jesus says in Matthew 25, when he says, "Welcome, come into the kingdom," and the people say, and he says, "Because when I was a stranger, you visited me." And so the people who are the sheep, the ones that are going to enter Christ's kingdom, say, "Well, when did we do that? When did we sponsor you? When did we come and visit you as when you were a stranger?" And Jesus says, when you've done it to the least of these, you've done it to me.